Hello everyone. I'm going to be teaching you how to make a static box fight map. First go into creative and come over to this portal. Then you want to scroll down till you see the Kevin the Cube Island, which is right here. Kevin Floating Island, and you can name it whatever you want. I'll just name it Box Fights. Okay, once you're done that, you're going to want to come over here and just delete all this. Now, as you can see, there should be literally nothing. Now we're going to mark the center of the map with a marker. Okay, so this should be the center. And temporarily, we're going to mark it with a build. Just for right now. Now we're going to go to galleries and we're going to scroll down till we see the structures gallery reflective black. And all we're going to do is just equip that and place it down. Okay. Now you're going to get this floor piece. And I'll place that. Now we're going to open up the creative menu and look for the hover platform. We're going to place this under that just like that. And now
we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And all we're going to do is disconnect it. Now please say I didn't get it wrong.
This time. I didn't. So now, as you can see, there should be a middle. Now what we're going to do is we're going to temporarily just place 2 wooden walls. Then we're going to select all of these, go like this, place it down. This is what it should look like. Okay. Now what we're going to do is come over and get walls. Don't worry, we will remove these right after we place them. In the game that you won't be able to see them. Trust me, this is not going to be just some random black box, okay? These walls will all be clear. Okay, now this is what it should look like, and trust me, it's not going to look like this for too long. We're going to go into devices, we're going to scroll down till we see the trick tile. We're going to get a lot of these, and we are going to place these on every single wall, not the floors or the ceilings, just the walls. This is what it should look like, and now this is this kind of takes a long time, but we're going to go into every single one of these trick tiles, and all we're going to do is it doesn't take too long. Activation delay, none. Activate at game start, yes. Okay. And look how fast you can do it for each one. Okay. Once you're done with all that, that was very time consuming, but now we're going to go out. Now we're going to add some lights onto this baby. So, make your way over to galleries, scroll all the way down until you find light gallery B. This one right here. Not A, but B. We're going to click open. We're going to go down and look for this. Okay? You're going to grab that. Now, for some reason, it's a little bit tilted, and I don't know why. Fix it. I don't know what it was, but it was something. So we're gonna have it just like this, okay? Now what we're going to do is go like this. I do the old flipperoonie. Then we're just gonna place it the same way that we had it on the other one.
There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Now we just copy all these. And we're just going to paste it down right there. Now this is what it should be looking like. Okay. Now what we're going to do is go back in, and you can decide which one, like which sides you want to have teams on. But we're going to go back into the grade menu. And then we're going to go into devices and look for player spawner. Click place now. And we are going, for me, I'm doing 3 for each side. But for you, you can amount of the people on each team that you like. Place down your spawner, your player spawner. Then these are going to be the settings. Uses island start, you can have that on, but set this off if you want to have a pre-game lobby. This one game off, play audio, make sure that's at no. Alright, now at player team we're going to set this to 1. Now we're going to copy this. Remember however many teams you like. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay, now for this side settings, all you want to do is just go into this and switch team 1 to team 2, just like that. Team 1, team 2, team 1, team 2. So now this side should be all red and this side should be all blue. Now we have to have the barrier, so we're going to mark the center of the map, which is right here. Okay, then we're going to get a barrier plate right here. Barrier device, not the normal barrier plate. It has to be this barrier device. So we're gonna place it down. We're gonna set this to, you can do whatever you want. If you want to make it see-through, I usually do red sports field because it fits the vibe. Okay, so black weapon fire, yes. Zone shape, you can box. Zone width, you're gonna set this to 5. Zone depth, you're going to set this to 5. Zone height, you're going to set this to 2. Now this is making sure that you have all the dimensions correct. Now, what you're going to do is go to width and set that to 4. Alright, so now, as you can see, it should be looking like this. Now for me, it wasn't width. So since it's not width, it's depth. I'm gonna set that right there. Okay, there we go. So basically, you wanna, where your player spawners are, you wanna have at least a 1 block gap. So when you spawn in, you know, you can build up, you know.
So there you go. Alright, now what we're going to need is a
timed objective. So go back into devices and scroll down till you see this right here. So we're gonna place it down. We're gonna go into the settings and we're gonna do 5. Start when round starts. We're gonna have this on yes. Now for the timer label text, you can do whatever you want. I'll do starts in. Hologram until activated, no. You can set this to large. Visible during game, no. Countdown, visible in HUD. Urgency behavior, or urgency mode disabled. Go all the way down. Alright. To audio effects off, activation sound off, deactivation sound off, completion sound off, timer sound off, and that's it for this. Okay. Now what you're gonna want to do is do on completed, transmit to barrier device. Disable. There you go. Now you can put these under the map. So now you can place this wherever you want. Me personally, I'm just gonna place it on top of the map. But you're gonna go into devices and look for team settings and inventory, which is this right here. Place that down. And basically, all you want to do is just drop whatever weapons that you want the players to have at the start of the game into here. Okay, so say I want them to have purple pump, blue AR. Okay, So purple pump.
And I'll go looking for blue AR. Oh, there it is. Blue AR. Alright, and since we don't have infinite resources or infinite ammo on, we're just gonna, we'll do all the settings after this. So, put that on. I'll do this. And for consumables, I will give them, 1, 2, 3, 4, I'll give them 4 minis, 2 swordfish, and 5 chug splashes. Okay.
There we go. Now that should, just like that, all should go into this. Now literally you don't have to change literally anything inside of here, okay? So just like that. This is the time where we put this under ground. Okay, and then basically right where this wall ends and where the barrier is, right, to mark where it is, you're gonna place a wooden wall. You're gonna go into devices and look for barrier plate again, right here. Okay, and then basically what you're going to do is do that right in the center, okay? Now you're going to zone width, put that 10. Oh, never mind, not zone width. You're gonna put zone depth at 10 and zone height at 4. So now it should look like this. Now you could also do 2, but sometimes there's weird, you could also do 2, but sometimes there's these weird glitches, okay? So anyway, just do that. And make sure it's on invisible as well. Now we're just gonna paste this on every single corner. So, not corner, every single one of these. But all we're gonna do is just swap this out for that. Okay. Okay, now it should be looking like this.
Okay, now it's time for the settings. Go to my island. Voice chat, you can set this to all. Max players, so our max players is 6. So, but whatever amount of player spawn pads that you added, just put that inside of here. Teams, we're going to put this on custom. Spawn limit 1, because we don't want them to respawn after they die. Only at the next round. After last one, get spectator, close rounds, get this to whatever you want. I'll do 100. Team rotation, you can do this if you really want to. Basically this means that all the players on a certain team, they'll all like randomly be sent to different teams each round. Time limit, set this to none. Last standing ends game. Set this to on. Join in progress. Spawn on next round. Only allow respawn if spawn pads found. Now you can put this on yes, but if it is on no, it prevents all the respawning bugs. But if it's set to no, it also makes it so sometimes they get sent into the air, but very, very rarely. Like it's never happened to me before, but I've seen it happen. Auto start, I usually set this to 10 seconds. Game start countdown, so it's 3. Player collision, basically just means if you collide with players, obviously. I usually set that to on, makes it more realistic. Okay, now we're going over the settings. Time of day, you can do whatever you want for this. I'll see 9 p.m. What color, 0%. Starting health, starting shields, put that 100 shields, or 185. Infinite ammo on, infinite resources off, and infinite consumables off. Building can destroy environment, make sure you set this to all. No, make sure you also set environment damage to off, unless you want people breaking your map when the game is already started. Okay. Down but not out, I usually set this to classic, which basically means that when you play with a team and you get killed, you're not actually killed, basically they can revive you. You set this to on, unlimited player items, set this to drop. Okay. Alright, sprinting speed multiplier, I usually set that to 1.1, and sprinting jump multiplier, I usually set that to 1.4. Glide redeploy, make sure this is off. Health granted on elimination, I usually set this to 75. And wood granted on elimination, I usually set this to 50, 50, 50. Alright, now, on the UI, I set this to 3, 3. Okay, now we write it down. Tiebreaker 1, eliminations, tiebreaker 2, assists, tiebreaker 3, health. Oh, map screen display, scoreboard. You can use a custom victory callout or something, but alright, now, this last thing is
very optional. If you really want to add a storm, I will show you how. but of course this is optional. So go to Crib menu and go to Devices and look for the basic Storm controller. Now we're going to place that in the center of the map. I'll go over to it. Then we're going to do Generate Storm on Game Start. Yes. Industrial Radius. We're going to do 20. End Radius. We're going to do 0. Or you could also do 5. But I don't really do 5. I usually just do 0. Wait time before the game, before it starts to resize. I usually do 15. Resize time, 1 minute. Damage, 10%. Oh. And there you go. You can turn on Storm Sickness if you really want to. And that's literally it. You have a storm now. But I don't usually add a storm. And there you go. Now we're gonna start the game. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this tutorial. Make sure to subscribe so I can get a support creator code and I can publish my maps.